I'm Robert with Knowmium, and welcome to our hybrid live video series, where we're covering almost everything you need to know before you get into the world of hybrid facilitation and running hybrid workshops. I've been running hybrid sessions for over 5 years, and before that, I was doing virtual sessions, face-to-face sessions, as well as blended learning programs that have a mix of face-to-face time and online time. I recently released a book called Hybrid Live Guide. A lot of the ideas in this video series come from Hybrid Live Guide, and the book goes into much more detail. So if there's something that you want to know more about from this video series, pick up this book. One of the great things about this book, we released it for free at knowmium.com/hybrid. I'll put that link in the video description. You can also access this book electronically through Amazon for a very cheap price. The purpose of this video series is to simply introduce ideas. I hope my ideas and my suggestions fit within your style for the programs and the participants that you're working with. There may be ideas that I have that simply don't fit your style, and that's great because you're analyzing what really works best in your own world of facilitation. We know that any program takes trying and testing, and that's an idea I'm going to mention throughout this video series. Whether you're running a face-to-face workshop, a virtual workshop, or you're combining those into a hybrid workshop, we need to test our ideas, we need to test our activities, and we definitely need to test the tech. More on that in another part of this series soon. In this first video, I'd like to answer the question, what is hybrid facilitation? At least, how am I using this term throughout this video series? I've created a definition that I think fits very well. Hybrid facilitation exists when there are workshops where both in-person and virtual participants are equally valued with similar chances to participate in activities. We will go into more detail later about treating people equally, as well as how we can get them to participate similarly, even if they're connecting a little bit different to the activities that we're conducting. Now, let's compare hybrid facilitation with hybrid meetings. Right now, there are a lot of hybrid teams around the world. Some of them are in the office and some are working remotely, whether it's at home or in a hotel or maybe even at a beach. A lot of hybrid teams are having hybrid meetings and hybrid discussions. A lot of the ideas in this video series will apply to hybrid meetings and hybrid discussions. In fact, if we run a hybrid workshop, we need to have discussions with our participants. But we want the ideas of this video to go even beyond discussions and meetings. If you'd like to dive deeper into discussions and hybrid meetings, check out the recent book Suddenly Hybrid by Karen Reed and Joseph Allen. There is a lot of research and a lot of steps to consider that focus specifically on those meetings and those hybrid teams. Let's also take a quick look at hybrid conferences and events. There are a lot of big events happening where there may be 500 people in an auditorium with a speaker or a panel on stage, and then a lot of people are watching from around the world. They're connected virtually. Now, there may be times for the virtual attendees to ask questions, to make comments. There may even be chances where people can network with each other in some virtual breakout rooms. But a lot of these hybrid conferences and events keep audiences separated. Face-to-face people might mingle and network. Virtual people might mingle and network. But it's probably difficult for a lot of them to connect between face-to-face and virtual formats. Of course, ideas in this video series will apply to hybrid conferences and events, but it's not our focus. Finally, to end this video, let's take a look at where we're going. We have 9 videos for you. This is the introduction video that we're just finishing. In video number 2, we're going to take a look at choosing hybrid to see if it's even the best format for our programs, our clients, and our participants. In video number 3, I'm going to share a story about awareness and how important awareness is before we run a hybrid workshop and especially during a hybrid workshop. In videos 4 and 5, we take a look at tech setup, whether the tech exists or whether we need to set it up. In video 4, we'll take a look at the big picture and some overall room considerations. And in video 5, we'll take a look at specific devices and things to pay attention to with our hardware and sometimes our software. Then the rest of the video series really jumps into the meat of what we're doing, facilitating hybrid activities. In video 6, we're going to take a look at giving instructions. I'll share a story about giving instructions to show how detailed we really need to be sometimes. Video 7 covers planning, onboarding other people, and having discussions within our hybrid workshops. And then in video 8, we take a look at coordinating groups and how we can have groups of people participating in different activities. Finally, in video number 9, we'll finish off with next steps and recommendations that you can take to continue your hybrid journey. We hope you enjoyed this video series. We do welcome your comments and questions. You can always contact us at Knowmium.com, and we will see you in video number 2.